1997. They were chosen by a narrowly based election commission.
China made a promise, People's Republic of China made a promise to the international community and to the people of Hong Kong that they would enjoy certain freedoms and could freely elect their leaders. It's those freedoms and autonomy that have ensured Hong Kong's, in many ways, miraculous stability and prosperity, as Vice Chair. We recently introduced legislation, Congressman Smith and I, but now the People's Republic of China is backtracking on these promises. Not only that, some in China are seeking to distract from this issue by claiming that the United States is behind these protests. No straight, right-thinking person really believes that, although that continues to be put out in some quarters of apparently of the Chinese government. The desire of the people of Hong Kong for freedom and for democracy is genuine. By holding this hearing, we urge China to respect their calls for democracy and to make good on its promise. A British rule and Hong Kong's reversion to Chinese sovereignty.
I really do think that you cannot solve this problem by simply putting it off. You can't put the police in the position where they have to make up for the lack of sensible politics, and that there are plenty of ways in which there could be accommodations with the students which would ensure that elections were free and fair and provided the sort of the sort of outcome which the International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights, which was also put into the Hong Kong Constitution, guarantees.
He currently serves as the Chancellor of Oxford University. He's testifying today via video.
This is a campaign which can be continued and will be continued in other ways. So I think I would, for the time being, at least drop down a few notches with this campaign, but be prepared to continue it in other ways in the future. I've really been impressed by these kids standing up for the sort of things we take for granted, bravely, decently. If they were my kids, I'd be really proud of them.
During the end of the second month, as the government has refused to have a meaningful dialogue with protesters, it is simply impossible to preserve a meritocratic civil service. And in Washington,
I don't believe it's in any of our interest in the years ahead for China to do badly. You can't possibly want 1.3 billion people to do badly. And it would be the worst threat to the global economy or to us politically would be for China to come a cropper, for China to come badly. So I hope China thrives and prospers, and I think it's more likely to thrive and prosper sustainably if it enjoys political change and greater accountability and not just economic change. I think economic and political freedom are closely integrated. So
media have shown images of counter-protesters roughing up non-violent protesters.